Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I've got a few locks. I mean, pretty familiar sight on my channel. You've seen me pick these before, but might as well pick them on camera for you anyway. I picked these 1100s up on eBay for dirt cheap. They were the person didn't realize what they had, I guess, or whatever, but yeah, they're a little bit beat up, a little bit used, but they all work. They're key to like. They're stamped. Some of them were. This one wasn't. This one is, and that one is. So they were in use. Not 100% sure where. If anybody cares, there's the date code on that one. There's the date code on that one, and there's the date code on that one. So these two are the same age, and this one is a little bit different. So, well, let's go ahead and pick one of these and gut them. Not a big stranger to these. I've picked several, and it was probably, I would say, the American 1100 is probably my favorite lock to pick. Okay, got a click out of 4. We'll click out of 5. Back to the front. Click from 1. We'll click from 2, and that opened us up. So, not that bad. I learned how to pick serrated pins from these. Now, I learned how to pick spools from Avis locks, and I learned how to pick serrateds from American locks. So, let's go ahead and at least gut this one. To show you that I didn't fool around with the pins or anything. And that being there, let me find a different screwdriver here. And I imagine the one that I'm looking for is the one that I took into the house earlier. So give me just a second. See this, sometimes I can get a small flathead into these. There we go. I think that busted loose. Or not. I am going lefty-loosey here. Oh, that's going to be a fun one. All right, so let me back this camera up so I can work on this and stay in frame. I see kind of the problem. That screw head is pretty well boogered. I don't think I'm getting that one out today, guys. So let's go ahead and just pick another one. I know you'd love to see me get one of these just for the heck of it. So let's go ahead. We'll click from 1. We'll click from 2. Nothing on 3. We'll click from 4. Nothing on 5. I ran into a little bit of an overset situation there. Okay, that was 1, 2, 4, 5, and I'm in a deep false set. Back to 1. Okay, I was getting counter on 1, but this pick is starting to give just a little bit. So I'm going to loosen my tension, and there we go. So, I think it's about time I replace that particular pick. Okay, this one's coming. God, it was tight too. Okay, could have bypassed these. There's no bypass wafer in it. So let's grab a little flathead screwdriver here. Go ahead and lock this back up. Okay, now, as I like to point out a lot of times, with these clips, I like to back one end up to about there. Then I bring the other end around, and that clip just pulls right out really easily. I'm barely even pushing. So there's a little pro tip for you guys. Or poor tip, like I say, because I'm not a pro by any means. I'm halfway decent at picking locks, but that don't make me a pro. Okay, so we're likely going to see some serrated key pins and a blend of serrated drivers and spools, just like we normally see in these. One's a standard, it's too short for serrations. Two's a serrated. Got a serrated in 3, a serrated in 4, and a serrated in 5. The bitting on this wasn't much, and this has been lubed up. You can see from the bubbles there, I didn't lube these locks. They came to me pre-lubricated. You always got to have some good lubrication. Okay, our key pins number 1 is my favorite spool of them all, the American Lock serrated spool. Same thing with number 2. And I've got the American serrated in 3. 4 is another one of my favorite spools. And 5 is another serrated. So nothing surprising in this lock, and it's in the core's in excellent shape, and it's stock, unmodified condition. So I'll go ahead and zoom in the keys for you, or the pins for you. And hopefully it doesn't blur out too bad. How about I'll just bring the tray towards you guys a little bit. That'll get a little better focus there. But there you go. One's that serrated spool, a serrated key pin, another serrated spool, serrated key pin, and a serrated spool, a serrated, and a serrated. So that's your standard, pretty common pin out for these American locks. I know on some of the newer ones they're going with cheaper pins, though. They're starting to put Master Locks type junk spools in them, and me no likey. But anyway, that's neither here or there for now. So you guys have a fantastic evening. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Don't do anything illegal. And if you see a lock out there in the wild and it's not yours and you don't have the keys for it, and I just threw pins everywhere, don't stick a pick in it.